Hello my friends, my name is Roye Okupe and I'm here to narrate chapter 1 of my award-winning graphic novel, E.X.O. The Legend of Wale Williams. Let's get to it. Lagoon City, Lagos, Nigeria, 2025. A city built on speed, on ambition, on noise. A city where dreams rise higher than skyscrapers and sometimes fall faster than bullets. I used to think heroes were born different, chosen, fearless, untouchable. But I wasn't born a hero. I had to become one. On this day, Lagoon City was not breathing. It was running. Cars burned on the bridge, families scattered in every direction. The air cracked with gunfire. And in the middle of it all, ordinary people were doing one thing ordinary people do when monsters show up. They were trying to survive. A father held his child close and lied with love in his voice. It's okay. But nothing was okay. Because the men attacking the city weren't just criminals. They were organized, armed, relentless. And they had dreads. Dominant, robotic, exoskeletal drones. Machines built to dominate, machines built to erase hope. But hope has a funny way of showing up late and still arriving right on time. Above the chaos, something dropped from the sky. Black armor, blue energy, a symbol burning across the chest like a promise. E.X.O. E.X.O. He hit the bridge like thunder. Bullets came for him, missiles came for him, dreads came for him. And for one impossible second, Lagoon City looked up in hope. Not in fear, in belief, because E.X.O. didn't run from the fight. He stepped into it. He shielded the innocent. He tore through the machines. He turned the sky into a battlefield. And when the last drone fell, he asked the only question that mattered. Is everyone okay down there? That's the thing about becoming a hero. It's not about the suits. It's about who you choose to protect when everything around you is falling apart. Before the armor, before the name, before Lagoon City had a hero, there was a house, a family, and a boy who wanted one thing from his father: time. Williams Estate, 5 years earlier. Dinner should have been simple. Food on the table, family in the room, laughter bouncing off the walls. But in the Williams house, silence had weight. Wale Williams sat at the table with a hunger food could not fix. His mother noticed. Of course she did. Mothers always do. His brother, Timmy, teased him. His uncle Jide joked. But Wale was somewhere else. Because earlier that day, he had won. A martial arts tournament, a moment that should have felt big, a moment every child wants his father to see. But Dr. Tunde Williams, Wale's father, was not there. Again. And when he finally entered the room, the air changed. Not because he was cruel, that would be too easy. No, he was busy. Important, brilliant, the kind of man who the world celebrates, while his own family learns to wait. Wale tried to say it without saying it. He wanted his father to care, not about science, not about inventions, not about saving the world, about him. But Dr. Williams was chasing something bigger than dinner, bigger than medals, bigger than family peace. He was chasing the Prime X, a technology that could change everything. nanotechs, weapons, energy grids. The possibilities were endless. But possibility is dangerous in the wrong hands, and Dr. Williams knew it. His business partners wanted to use it for war, for power, for control, and he wanted to stop them. But the problem with genius is this: sometimes it sees the future so clearly, it misses the people standing right in front of it. Inside the lab, the truth glowed in blue light. The project, Prime X, wasn't just an idea. It was alive, a suit, a weapon, a miracle, a burden. Dr. Williams didn't just build the technology, he built a legacy. And he wanted Wale to understand. Wale didn't want a legacy. He wanted a father. And that night, those two desires collided. Then came Lola, Wale's mother. She had watched her husband disappear into obsession for too long, watched the lab take more from him than the family ever got back. She didn't hate the dream. She hated what it was costing them. And then, one mistake, one spark, one scream. Electricity filled the room. The machine roared. The family rushed in. And Wale saw something no child should ever see. His mother, gone. The grave read, Omolola Williams, 1971 to 2020. Wife, mother. The last one stung the most. Because that word doesn't end when someone dies. It echoes. While he stood there broken, his father tried to speak, tried to explain, tried to reach him. But grief does not listen well. Wale didn't want answers. He didn't want comfort. He wanted blame. And the easiest person to blame was the man standing beside him. So Wale made a choice. He walked away from his father, from his brother, from his home, from Lagoon City, and maybe from the hero he was meant to become. But the past doesn't stay buried, and 5 years later, Lagoon City would need Wale Williams again, whether he was ready or not. And that's it. Chapter 1 of E.X.O., The Legend of Wale Williams. Subscribe, like, share to hear more of this. Chapter 2 will be coming soon. And you can always read all the graphic novels on our YouNeek app at subscribe.YouNeekStudios.com. Peace out.